Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this 25 to strong leg workout with weights. Today, we are gonna be working the lower body, and we're gonna use some heavier weights to work the lower body. So I have here about 11 kilos per dumbbell. I think that's correct. These are the heaviest set of weights that I have at home. And so you wanna grab those heavier sets of weights here. I would be thinking 5 kilos, 10 kilos, 12 kilos. I mean, you know your body, so you go as heavy as you feel like you can handle. And if you're working with pounds, then definitely the time to break out those 10, 15, 20 pounds, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna begin with a warm up. We are gonna begin by just hugging the leg into the chest, just alternating sides. Whew. All right. So this is not my usual format, but I've been training with heavier weights myself, so I thought I would bring it to the channel. I have some upper body workouts, which I'll link you to. This is your chance to go heavy for the lower body. All right, now separate your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Toes are pointing slightly out. We're gonna send the butt back and down into your squat, and then just come up to stand. Nice and easy squat, just warming up the lower body here. We're gonna be here for just a couple of minutes before we grab those weights. Good, keep squatting, but add a little hip circle. So big circle of that knee, big circle of that knee. Nice, we'll do one more each side. Oh yeah. Last one on the side. All right, and now we're gonna take it into a hip hinge. So I'm gonna turn to the side, bring your fingertips behind your head. You're gonna soften your knees, and now send your butt, let me start again. Not send your butt, think of softening the knees, tipping, that's the word, your pelvis towards the floor, your spine towards the floor. You can see in the lower back here, I'm not rounded. I'm feeling a nice long stretch in the backs of my thighs. And then exhale, you're gonna press through your heels to stand and then give me a calf raise. So this is your hinge. We're gonna use that hinge today in our third circuit in our deadlifts. Good, and then a calf raise just to warm up the ankle joint a little bit. 4, last 3, last 2. All right, now take a couple of steps back. We're gonna finish with some hip openers. Roll down, walk out to find your plank position. Shoulders are over the wrists. You're gonna step your right foot forward and just shift your hips forward and back. Not side to side, forward and back. Good, now reach that right arm up. Give me a nice big twist. Back to center, switching sides, left foot outside of left pinky. Shift those hips forward and back. All right, and now reach that left arm up, big twist. Take your left hand back down, step your left foot back, find your downward dog, just pedal through your feet here. We're getting ready to get into this thing. All right, walk your hands towards your feet and slowly roll up one bone at a time. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Our first circuit is going to be all about squats, and we're going to go for a unilateral format today. So that means we're gonna focus on one leg at a time. We have 3 moves in each circuit. I'm gonna grab those weights. We have 3 moves in each circuit. We'll do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of recovery between each move, and we have a little bit of power at the end of each circuit and cardio to get that heart rate up. So we're gonna do a little bit of everything. Starting off with that squat, widen your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're gonna go for a goblet squat. So you're gonna take your hands to the center of the chest, shoulders away from your ears, lift your left heel up, and now we're gonna send the butt back and down into that staggered squat, and then come up to stand. Here we go. Down and up. All right, so 40 seconds just like this. I got about 80% of my weight in my right working leg, 20% of my weight in that left kickstand. I'm sending that butt back and down, pushing through the right heel to stand. Good. All right. Nice. So as I mentioned, I've been training more and more with heavier weights. You know, as you get older, it's important to train with those heavier weights because it helps maintain your bone density. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, and release. Next exercise, we're gonna do that same staggered squat, and then you're gonna step out 2 times with the left foot. Step, step, and stand. We squat, step, step, and stand. You got 5 seconds. We find that staggered squat in 3, 2, find your staggered squat. Step out 2 times with the left foot, and then come up to stand. Squat, step, step, and come up to stand. Good, now if having this weight at your chest doesn't feel great, you can always take the weights down to your sides. Ooh. Good, so I lower down into that squat with my left heel up, and then when I take the steps, I place my heel down. Oh yeah, we're feeling it. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, last exercise. We're gonna go for a staggered squat thruster. We still need this staggered squat thruster. So, we find our squat. I'm gonna turn my weight horizontal. So I'm grabbing one head of the weight with each hand. We squat, come all the way up, push those weights overhead. 3, 2, squat, thrust. And now, it's not the arms that are pushing the weight. I'm driving through my right heel, driving through those legs to lift the hips and to lift the arm overhead. Now you can hear me breathing really loudly. I exhale on the way up, and that helps brace my spine for this extra bit of impact. You can also do this without a weight here, if that feels better for you. 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, now we're gonna go into that second side. Same thing, second side. Oh dear, focusing on the left leg. I keep putting down my weight. We still need it. All right, so goblet squat, staggered squat. This time the weight's gonna be in the right foot. Find that kickstand of the left toes. 3, 2, here we go. Okay. It's okay, you can always put down your weight for a second. It's not so important for you. You know, you can pause. You can take time. For me, I have to carry on. Good, keep drawing your abdominals in here. Exhaling to stand. 10 seconds. And then we have that 20-second break. All right. 3, 2, release. Okay. Next move, I'm gonna drop my weight for now. We're gonna find that staggered squat. Step 1, step 2, stand. When I lower my hips initially, I have that right heel lifted to get a little bit more pressure in that left leg, and then I lower the right heel to step. 4, here we go. 3, 2, squat, step, step, stand. Good. And maybe you know, if you've been with me for a while, especially recently, I've been dealing with a little bit of lower back pain. So when I'm doing these heavier weighted exercises, I'm putting so much focus on my abdominals. Really making sure I'm not pulling just my belly button in, but I'm kind of zipping up from my pubic bone to my rib cage. 3, 2, and stand. Oh my goodness. All right, last little bit for this side is we're gonna go for a squat. Staggered squat to thrust. You got 10 seconds, and then we'll do that cardio finisher. Yeah? Yes, there we go. 5, we're grabbing the heads of the weights now. 3, 2, here we go. The wider the stance, the more stability you're gonna get. So, if you feel a little bit unbalanced, widen that stance. 20 seconds. We're doing great, right? This is going well so far. Down to just 10 seconds. You got this. We're getting stronger here together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, you can drop your weight. First, cardio moment. Again, we're gonna go for just 30 seconds, a little bit shorter work time here. We have 360-degree squat jumps. What you'll do is you'll turn to one side, you find a squat, and then you turn. That's not 360 degrees, that's 180 degrees for my math people. And then come back down. 180 degree squat jumps. If you're not really working with the jump today, you're gonna squat, step, step, squat, step, step. So just quick feet in between. We're gonna take off in, let's do 5. In 4, we take off, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 30 seconds. Down. Good, light on your feet. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Take whatever option feels good for you. I like a jump. Makes me feel strong. 15 seconds. Oh yeah. Almost there. Last 6. Last 4. In 3, 2, and release. All right, take some water. I'm gonna talk to you about circuit 2. Circuit 2, all about lunges. We're gonna turn to one side. We're gonna grab both of our hand weights. I'm gonna pretend like I have them. One weight in each hand. We'll start with our right leg forward, left foot back, okay? We're gonna go for a lunge, 90-90, right knee over ankle, left knee under hip, calf raise, and then stand. So it's a split lunge, we keep those legs separated. Split, heel, heel, stand. All right, that's your first move. Whew, 8 seconds. Grab your weights. You can do one weight on either side or one weight at your chest. 3, 2, lunge, heel, heel, stand. Good. All right, puff up your chest a little bit here. Make sure that your tailbone is not sticking up at the ceiling. Your pelvis, your hips are vertical. So pubic bone pointing down at the floor. Tailbone pointing down at the floor. 15 seconds. Feel my front glute. Feel my back quad. 10 seconds. I'll go over that second move. 4, keep getting low. 3, 2, last 1. Woo! All right, now we're gonna go for a lunge cross step. We're gonna find that lunge just the same, lunge. You're gonna cross your left foot slightly behind the right foot, uncross, and then come all the way up to stand. 4 seconds, 3, 2, same leg, step your left foot back, cross it slightly behind your right leg. Uncross it, come all the way up to stand. A little bit more power, step, cross, uncross, stand. Should have grabbed a sweat towel. I'm gonna be dripping here by the end. All right, step, step. Ooh, now I feel that front butt. Ooh, a lot. 10 seconds. And then I'll go over that third move, that power move. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand. All right, I'm dropping my weights. I'm gonna show you that final move. Once again, we're gonna do one weight, flip, so you're grabbing the heads of the weights. Whew, we lunge. And then we're gonna lift, knee drive. Yeah, lunge, knee drive. You can also do lunge, step, knee, step, if that's a better option. We take off in 3, 2, here we go. Lunge, knee drive. All right, down, up. Now it feels too light with that one weight. You can of course have 2 weights still at your sides. For me, that would have been too heavy. So I'm going for that one weight. Down, up, down, up, 10 seconds. And then we do the same thing on the second side. 4, 3, 2, oh, release. Okay, 20 seconds. We're gonna do the same thing on the second side, starting off with that split lunge with your calf raise. Right foot back, you lunge, heel lift, heel lower, stand. Last 5, grab your weights, 1 at your chest or 2 by your sides. 3, 2, step your left foot back, lunge, heel, heel, stand. All right, it's nice to have 25 minutes with you all, a little bit longer, so that we can play a little bit more. I know if you're really hating this workout, you're not really thinking of it as play, but I promise the sooner that you start to think of your workout like you used to think of going to the playground as a kid, this is the time to play with your body. 3, 2, last one. You're gonna enjoy it a lot more. All right, now same thing, we lunge, we cross the right foot behind the left foot slightly, uncross, and then come all the way up to stand. 10 seconds. I'm not gonna grab those weights yet. 4, here we go. 3, 2, step your right foot back. Cross slightly, uncross, come up to stand. I don't want you to take a huge step with your right foot behind your left foot. In fact, take small enough of a step that both of your hip points or both sides of your pelvis are continuing to face forward. Whew. Powering through that left glute. 13 seconds. That's how you know I'm using a clock, when I give out random numbers like 13, 6. Let's do one more. 3, 2, woo! All right, now I'm gonna trade it for just one hand weight at my chest. Power, we step back, we knee drive. Yeah, 10 seconds. Whew, and then I'm gonna take some water. We're all gonna take some water. 4, 3, 2, oh dear, and step back. Now, I want you to notice if when you're going back into the lunge, you have a tendency to lift your toes, or when you come up, you have a tendency to lift your toes. Can you try to keep your toes down? Yeah, it's a little bit harder, a little bit less stable, but we're gonna work that foot a little bit more, which is good. We start with strong feet. One day I'll film a whole video, strong feet. 3, 2, and release. All right, take a quick sip. I'm gonna go for it, and then I'll show you that cardio move. So, cardio move, we have 2 options. You're either going for quick alternating lunges, or if you want a little bit more intensity, we're gonna go for a lunge jump. You step one foot back, you switch in the air. Can we do it? Let's go in 5. In 4, whew, 30 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, I'm lunge jumping. 30 seconds. Quick lunges back, or lunge jumps with me. Wherever you are, feel free to use your arms. Get a little extra boost. Good, land softly. Try not to annoy your neighbors. In my case, less than 10 seconds. You got this. 5, aren't you feeling alive? 4, 3, 2, and release. Walk around, fan yourself. I explained to you round 3. All right, circuit 3, deadlifts. My favorite, I think. Heavy weights in your hands. You're gonna squeeze those shoulders back, crush your armpits in, and now we soften the knees. Remember, butt doesn't go back. I think of tilting my pelvis, tilting my spine. The weights are gonna glide in front of my body. Press through the heels to come up, and then calf raise. We're gonna add a little stagger. Grab both of those weights. We lift the left heel. Lift that left heel, here we go. Down, good, come up, and then lift that right heel. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lower down. Push through that right heel, and then lift that right heel up. Good. All right. You want your feet about hip width apart. Again, if you feel a little unstable, you can widen your feet a little bit. If you feel your lower back, try to keep your weights a little bit closer to you. You can even open them a little bit to the side. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, 20 seconds. Next move, we're gonna go for a staggered deadlift, just the same, but we're gonna hold for 2 at the bottom. So we deadlift, we hold 1, 2, and then we come up to stand. All right? Last 5, 4, 3, here we go, 2, Find that staggered stance. We lower down, hold 1, 2, lift back up. Here's another one where you want to exhale as you come up. If for some reason this is bothering your lower or middle back, get rid of the weights, one or both, and practice the movement without the weights. And then you'll get better, and then you'll get even better, so much better, that you can grab onto one weight or even go heavier in the weights. Deadlift is one to be patient with. 4, 3, 2, and release. Whew. All right, last little bit. We're gonna go for a staggered deadlift clean. So I'm gonna do just one weight. We're gonna do that staggered deadlift. I'm gonna have the weight in my right hand. So right heel down, left heel up. Staggered deadlift, you're gonna clean the weight up to your chest and then find that squat. 4, 3, I'm dripping, 2, here we go. Staggered deadlift, clean, and then step out squat. Hips go, you hinge at the hips, and then your hips go back. Hinge at the hips. Hips come forward, and then you squat. Tilt your pubic bone towards the back of the room, point your pubic bone forward, and then step out squat. Down, up. Oh. Good. And again, the thing that's driving that weight up is your right heel. Push through that right heel, clean. Good. 3, 2, last one. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. You're gonna have that left heel down this time, right heel popped. You've got 10 seconds. You ready? 5, left heel down, right heel popped. Let's do it. Down. We deadlift, we calf raise, we deadlift, we stand, we calf raise. Oh yeah. All right. We're getting there. This is your last circuit. Things are looking up. Oh. It's okay to make noise. I make a lot of noise when I'm working out. Last 10 seconds, in fact less, 7 seconds. 5, 4, let's make this that last deadlift, that last good deadlift. Ooh, yeah. All right, now, we're gonna do that stagger deadlift with a hold at the bottom. You stagger deadlift, hold, 1, 2, exhale, push through that left heel to come up to stand. Yeah, 6 seconds. Man, do I need a sweat towel next time. Wow, 4, 3, 2, find that staggered stance. We hinge, 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 hold 1, 2, come back up. I like to think in this hinge, it's like my pelvis is a big bucket. I'm pouring water out of the bucket into a big puddle in front of me, and then I'm scooping the water back into the bucket to come all the way up to stand. At the top, I want you to avoid pushing your hips forward. Think more of pushing your left foot into the floor. Squeeze the butt. Oh yeah, 8. Counts. In 6, 4, 3, 2, all right. Staggered deadlift, squat, clean squat. Staggered deadlift, clean squat. We're gonna have one weight. Now in your left hand, right heel still lifted. We do a deadlift. We clean the weight up to our chest. We step the right foot out. Here we go. In 3, 2, stagger deadlift. Clean up the weight. Step out and in. I inhale down. I exhale out. I inhale lower. Exhale lift. It's also a good way to make sure you're breathing. 20 seconds. We get that cardio move, and then you were done. Yeah? Wow. What a workout. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more squat because we can. All right, last move. Place those weights off to the side. You want to have a lot of space to work with. Final cardio move, we're gonna do a little bit of side-to-side motion. We've incorporated already some, but this is gonna be your big side-to-side moment. We have skaters. You're gonna hop to one direction, woo, pick up that foot, hop to the other direction, Woo. If you want a little bit more intensity, we hop, reach for the floor. Hop, reach for the floor, mimicking the deadlift, okay? 30 seconds, and then you're done. Let's go in 8. So nice. 5, 4, let's go all the way to the left. 3, we hop them right. 2, and 1, 30 seconds. Whoop. If hopping is not an option for you, then you're gonna go for a big step. Low step, okay? My back knee I have to bend because I don't have space. But you can, of course, straighten that back knee. Hop, hop, ooh. All right, we got 10 seconds left, and then you are done. We're gonna stretch out a little bit. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Give yourself a big round of applause before we even stretch because you did so good. If you wanna grab something to hold on to, grab it. We're gonna go for a hip stretch, left foot over right knee. Pull your butt back and down. Straightening out the hip. Good, come up to stand. Same foot, you're gonna grab into your hand. Squeeze your knees together. Try to tuck your tailbone. Tailbone points down and a little forward if you can to release the quad. Breathing hard, breathing hard. That's heavy weights for you. Step your left foot back. You know, we worked methodically, but also we did those little power moments, those cardio movements, which means we also got some cardio. We got that heart really working for us. We're gonna do that same trio to the other side. So right leg crosses over the left knee. Pull your hips back and down. How are you feeling? Do you feel accomplished? I hope so. You should. You did so good. Stand, right foot into the right hand, squeeze your knees together, push your hips forward. Lifting weights, it's a journey. It's a long journey, too. But we can go on it together. Yeah, maybe we do a little bit more of these heavy weighted workouts. What do you think? Left foot forward, right foot back. I'm never gonna give up on my bar, on my endurance focused training, never. But it's fun to mix it up with these heavy weights. You feel a little bit more like a, you know, like a champion. All right, now turning to face me, reach those arms up. Lower the arms down. Give yourselves another big round of applause. You did so beautifully, so strongly. That's what I want to say with those heavy weights. If you like this workout, then I'm going to go ahead and link you to some of my other leg and butt workouts so you can keep working on your booty. And if you like this workout, you just want to see more workouts from me, I would love that. Then please subscribe to my channel. It's Emily's Aligned Fitness, and I would be so happy to have you there. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time on the mat.